I could see Big D on the Wario train really kind of popping.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
either way, here we are getting into our first match. It is Pit versus Young Link. Let's go.
Yeah, Dabuz versus Skittles starting the stuff off. Obviously, Dabuz the first seed of this set, and I really feel like Dabuz is sort of a lock for getting all the way through. The guy plays online near daily, right? I mean, he streams it all the time, so he's accustomed to this environment, and he plays so many different characters.
I think the fun thing about the Buzz is too, he got good on Wi-Fi out of frustration. Like he was just tired of like subpar results and stuff. He's like, you know what? It's still me. I'm still goated. This is still Smash. I'm gonna figure it out. He did just that. His results have improved drastically. I feel like since he first began this whole, kind of quarantine sagas that people have to kind of be attending and things of that nature. So, and again, Squad Strike, I mean, this is just something, when you're a streamer, you have multiple characters for situations. So, and you already know, like, he just plays at such a high level. I just expect this stuff. Skittles, on the other hand, interesting to note that he started off with his main right off the bat. So, I don't know how telling that is, but,
I think it's interesting too that one thing that Dabuz has been doing quite everyone says that Pit's just not that great of a character. But one thing Dabuz has been doing lately is that I think he'll assess who he's gonna play next based off the buffs that the character's been getting. Because the last time Pit got a crazy amount of buffs, and his up air is useful now. Down tilt is godlike. He has better combos that can he has better ways to kill up. And I think being an aerial character and being able to start under someone's up tilt and actually get the up air and actually get the KO is super nice. But I remember everyone was talking about, oh man, Pit's gone crazy now, and now he's playing Pit, and I'm pretty sure he's had a Pit for a while, but it's nice to see that he's keeping his character up. So depending on what happens in the next patch, we could see Buzz picking up yet another character, depending on who gets the buffs and the nerfs.
Yeah, I think we see all of the patch notes coming out Tuesday when Sephiroth officially drops, So I'm excited to see exactly what is going to go on in that patch. Looks like things are pretty even thus far, though. Not a single stock taken. Dabuz is sort of struggling. He is trailing, but Young Link can have difficulty getting the stock off quickly. As you can see, Dabuz using those jumps to actually get out of there, and Skittles just finally the dash tag. Well done.
Yep. Now, if I'm Skittles, man, as you said, if I'm Skittles and I lose this game right now, on my first character or my main character, I'd feel some type of way about it. Luckily, he's doing pretty well. He is in kill percentage, still firing at that. You can hold that for almost infinitely, I think.
Yeah,
if not infinitely. But yeah, just if he ends up dropping this game, it could be a detriment to his psyche, but he's doing quite well. As I say, he's definitely in kill percentage to an up smash. Just for some reason, look at the way he's keeping the Buzz off the side, man. This man can't breathe.
Man, it's really not even close right now. I mean, it was just kind of like, you just kind of wondered, hold your breath, who's gonna take that first stock, and it ends up being Skittles, and just from there is where he's found the ability to just kind of accelerate, and the Buzz is really in danger of losing another stock. He's looking for those clean setups that Young Link can put up, and there's one of them. Good stuff. This is bad, man. Straight up just bad.
It's getting worse and worse. As this is
first start.
Yeah, this is ugly. Fourth row can't even do it. 177 here. Yeah, I mean, you losing the stock early to Young Link isn't a big deal because it's all right, he's gonna do if you lose first stock, it's not a huge deal because he's going to do damage anyway, but then he's going to have trouble killing your next stock. But going up to 150 on the second stock, that's something different. Yes. And we were sort of wondering about Skittles pulling out the Young Link to start, because I don't think anybody's used their main in all this Squad Strike play. Nobody's used their main right away, and some players haven't even gotten to use it at all because they've sort of held onto it for too long. And I don't know. It feels like it's really paying off for Skittles here. We'll see if the Buzz can rally back.
What if Skittles just uses different color variations of Young Link? What is it?
Went for he did half the combo correctly. I'm not sure why he went for that up air, but it's down throw down air to knock him back up, and then neutral air for the extra damage. I think up air is too slow or it's too high up. I'm a little surprised that he went for that, but either way, I'll get some guarantees right here. The down throw for the up forward air. Now this is, he's got one stock, but he's kind of doing he was doing a good job of avoiding that damage until right there. That's the 4-second spread, pretty much maximizing the damage that you take right there.
The issue here is that Pit, we talk about this every time Pit's on the screen. Pit doesn't have robbery. He doesn't have cheese. He doesn't have a way to take your stock off at you know, 110, 120. He doesn't have that X factor big threat that a lot of characters do. And because of that, like, what are you going to do to take the stock off him? You might get a forward smash near the ledge, but that's highly situational. Up smash isn't going to kill for another maybe 30%. It's like,
okay, can you stop touching those?
Damn.
There you go. Yep. You just disable the L and R buttons, please.
Man was air dodging to save his life. All that was doing was getting the body.
I'm saying, man, that was easy rinse and repeat from Skittles. The buzz, he was just in panic mode, I think. And that's a good point to your point, Coney. He's just like, well, again, what does my character have to really bring me back? Not too much. You just have to straight up outplay him for the remainder of the set or game, and I don't think that was going to happen. Skittles was on one.
Yeah, that thing was a mess.
Yeah, big ups to Skittles right there. For at least getting that first win. Obviously, if you're going to play your main, get that win,
Yeah.
Like, don't play your main and get bodied, and then you're going to be like, man, what am I going to do with all these secondaries? But now you have to deal with Dabuzz's main, though, without his own. So hopefully he has a good matchup for, well, I guess whatever Dabuz will consider his main. What's the rest of Dabuzz's spread? He's got Olimar. He's got what? Does he have Rosa?
Dabuz has, let me see, Olimar, Rosa, Min, Pit, and Sephiroth. So yeah, he does have the Sephiroth. Meanwhile, Skittles has Young Link, Toon Link, Link. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do that. Wario and Steve. So a weird set of characters.
Oh, that's fun, dude.
It'll be fun though. It'll be a good time.
Oh man.
Yeah. All three Links, Wario and Steve. What a weird set of characters,
Honestly, definitely not the last set that I was expecting to get today was all three Links. But here we are. I mean, it's gonna happen.
Standing out.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see if I can figure out what the thing is. Yeah, so okay, yeah, so they're figuring it out. Skittles says he's going Link, so now Dabuz will be able to get a counter pick, and then obviously get to choose the stage as well. So I feel like the character and the stage counter pick is strong because you can set up a lot of good stuff with that, with knowing who your opponent's going to go. With Link, I imagine something bigger can be tough for him because Link really thrives if he can get the early KOs on smaller stages, if he can get like dash attacks or like up smashes. But looks like Dabuz has responded back with Min, and I think something like I feel like Min's going to be very good at disrupting the recovery, the same way that we saw with Ike before, if you remember, Esam shutting out Ike in the I forget who was playing Ike, but it was in the last time we saw this. I feel like Link is going to have the same problem, is that the chakram, the small arm, is going to just cut through his recovery over and over if Dabuz can time it right. So I feel like this is going to be hard for him, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, every time I've seen Min on screen, it's usually a dub because no one knows what the hell's going on. So I'm kind of anticipating that same level of success, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, dude, we've been talking about how Min, like, she came out, I feel like it was a lackluster start. People were kind of like, whatever. But then now I feel like as more characters came out, I don't know how, but it's like once Steve came out, people were like, I'm gonna go back to see what Min's about. And now, Min's starting to get some shine out here. She very. Yep. I mean, I think what it really was, though, that she was just a weird character. You know what I mean? Like no other character plays like
very
that
much
in
so.
the game. And it is just so. I think a lot of people had to get used to it, and they didn't feel like getting used to it at the time. But now that we're getting even more weird characters with Steve coming in, it was like, all right, this character is weird as well. Might as well pick one or the other. And a lot of people started picking up some Min. So yeah.
Yeah, Min is big goofy. And she has been since the start. It takes time to sort of develop a character like that. And Steve is the same way. I'm actually sort of relieved that Sephiroth is somewhat straightforward in a lot of his stuff. He does have gimmicks, like he does have like things that he does really well, but it's not like he doesn't have an entire like new play style centered around him. So I'm interested to see how far people take him. Min, I think, is going to make waves offline. In Japan, she's actually become somewhat of a threat, and some of our players like Dabuz, Esam, they've really taken a shine to her. So I really think that she can find her place in the meta as long as people keep investing time into her. So let's get into gameplay.
That's the main thing right there. Is investing the time. Like people just have to put in the work. Because not every character is going to be like just pick up and play. Like, you gotta kind of invest in the tools. I think that's one thing that Buzz is really good at, just breaking down characters and understanding like their weaknesses, their strengths, and somebody like Min Min, who again, reason I feel like this character seen so much is just off the fact that there's just not enough high level play to really practice against, at least in the States.
Yeah. I think the Buzz is one of the best players at, he's got like a segmented brain. You know what I mean? He can like compartmentalize like, okay, this is my Rosalina brain, this is my Olimar brain. He even had different control setups for both. I think that may have been like a tilt stick versus smash stick thing, but like being able to switch off certain parts of your play style is very good if you're going to play a character as abstract as Min Min, and you could see it paying off here. Yeah, Skittles cannot make it back. He's gone.
Not even close, bro. He just got completely bullied. I mean, he put him on the right side, and he just continually forced him off. And Link not having not known for his recovery.
Yeah. Kind of interesting the fact that Dabuz is starting this stock with a megawatt. Usually I feel like people kind of have like a. Okay, well, you know what?
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, my man got melee edge guarded somehow. I don't know. Like it was like, oh, you can't have the ledge anymore, bro. Like. So yeah, but as I was saying, instance already started with that, but maybe that's a new meta. I remember that people were doing like, they started with Chakra and then would like swap up, like it was like the Pokemon trainer where Chakra was the weakest, so we start with that one. Mid would be the double dragon arm, so you go with Megawatt. He's actually starting with Megawatt, which does a lot of damage, so I can kind of see it, and then ending with the Chakra, most likely because of recovery. Only getting that 40.
Yeah.
Don't think that's enough though.
Oh, I like the up B. Yeah, it turns it around, makes it so it knocks him. But it's definitely day late, dollar short. He's down basically 2 entire stocks here. He's at 104. Min Min is not a character who has a lot of trouble getting the KO. She has the up smash. She has the megawatt. She has the dragon arm, which can just shave off stock super early if you get like a back throw into the fire. So this is going to be very tough for Skittles. I think we might be going to a game 3 soon.
Oh yeah, I mean, this is over. Like,
Yeah.
Anytime I see a situation like this, I it's honestly, it's just formality to even keep the match going. That's honestly all it comes down to, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? But this guy being the only one who's using like the trio of links. I mean, let's see what the Toon Link can do next. I gotta imagine.
I'm actually very interested in that Toon Link, bro. Cause like, playing that character, so I'm like, wait a minute.
That's like Olimar ascending.
Well, we might see it here. Wondering if he's going to go to Toon Link. He obviously has a couple other characters. I forget what they were because we have so many different. We have a couple different rosters, and I keep forgetting who's on what. I think he has Wario and Steve. So, let me see.
He's got the Young Link, Toon Link, Wario, Steve. So and so far with Min Min and Pit being used, we have Olimar, Rosa, and Sephiroth left on the way of Dabuz. And he has to get this win. Actually, he's 1-1 right now, so he doesn't have to get this win right now. But obviously, you don't want to start losing losing the momentum.
Yeah, Dabuz says he's going Rosalina, which I think is the smart play. I think if you have your 2 best characters and then a wild card like Sephiroth, you want to keep. I would keep the Sephiroth until I have a matchup that I know he's going to do well in, because Sephiroth is very much. I think he's going to be very matchup dependent because he's a super glass cannon. Like, he dies so early. And I think if you're in a matchup where you have to engage with somebody, you can't zone them out or space them out, and you die at 110, 100, it's bad. But Dabuz says that he said he was going Rosalina, and then he switched. He said Olimar instead. Meanwhile, Skittles is going Toon Link. Yeah, so we're going to see it. I feel like this probably favors Dabuz, but I don't know. I mean, we'll see what Skittles has with the Toon Link. It's such an underrepresented character.
Yeah. So that's the interesting thing about it, though, because back in the day, everyone was always like, oh, yeah. When they were talking to us about Smash 4, it was like, oh, who are your 2 underrated characters? It's like, and I'm like, oh, I think that it's Peach, Toon Link. But in this game, Peach is godlike, and Toon Link just does not have anyone playing him. Like, I mean, I wish that there was someone still out there playing him, because I mean, there's so many characters that I feel like never get any shine, and I just cannot think of a single Toon Link player right now that I'm like, dude, that guy.
I mean, this has a better counterpart in Young Link. I think that's what really just hinders him. is the fact. Well, I can just play Young Link, and that's the thing with a lot of characters like those character specialists. Like sometimes at some point they just kind of realize, well, this character does what I like, but better. You know what I mean? Like that's why I feel like there's more, more Jokers than Sheiks. You know what I mean? I think of it the same way. You know, it's the same thing, almost. Just mobility and sleekness and stuff like that. But you can kill reliably.
Yeah. I'm looking at the thing. So it's a modified DSR, so we can't go back to okay, never mind. Okay, yeah, so they're going back to PS2 on this. Toon Link against Olimar. I saw somebody in the chat saying that Sephiroth beats Doc, and I agree with you on paper, but I can tell you I farmed so much GSP last night. Dr. Mario is now my #1 GSP character because Sephiroth dies at like 60 to up B. Like he's got a very weak chin. So you just get that chin check and then he's dead. So I think on paper, yeah, you should space him out. But I'm telling you, man, any character with high KO potential can just rock Sephiroth like out of nowhere.
Oh, could be one of the characters right here. He's got a bunch of purples on deck, but now he's going against the main with Toon Link. I mean, this matchup is going to be a more slower paced matchup, but oh yeah, who's going to win it? I mean, come on, man. Like, just getting twos and fused on Olimar feel as good as Olimar getting fused. So
yeah, them fuse be hurting, bro.
Yeah, definitely be hurting. Here's up air.
You know, I gotta be honest with you, Jumps. I'm kind of wondering if
I was like, I thought you were about to call a match already.
No.
Like, damn.
Nah, Skittles still got a chance. I ain't called him like yet. I'm just saying, I don't know how I feel about him using his main at the first. You know, kind of almost wasting it on just Pit. You know what I mean? I don't know how I feel about that one. Kind of looking at it.
I feel like so many people have opted to use their best character like as a counter pick. Like, oh, you're going your best, I'll go my best. That's what we saw with like Esam, Supergirl, Kells earlier on in this event. But now, like Toon Link against Olimar, unless you really think you can catch him with something he hasn't seen before, it does look a little tough. He's staying on pace though. He's looking good. Toon Link does have pretty good KO power. It's just he has the same problem as Young Link, where like, how do you set up into it? You know, you need something raw just like that. Raw up smash will do it.
There's definitely kill power on this character. It's just getting the damage. Like he doesn't have any combos. And so like a lot of the stuff you're doing is just like it's like hard read, and then like back to neutral. You know what I'm saying? Like that dash back neutral there. All right, you didn't press the time. Most you'll get with Toon Link usually is like back air swing, and then after that, or like bomb combos. But even then, like I feel like the way his bombs work, that like when I try to play Toon Link, because let's play this character for fun, I can never see where you're going. I'm like I'm getting mixed for hitting you with a bomb.
That's fair, actually.
And then the full side on that, like thank you for the graphical update to be more in line with the game. But damn, Sakurai, calm down.
Potentially hindered the curve.
54 to 51 gets the neutral air. Trying to knock him off, does so. Ooh, I like that upward bomb. Dabuz sort of rocked a little bit and is now actually trailing despite having a pretty strong lead at the start. Can't really keep up with Skittles here. He's got to find his way to find like his like center. He's got to find his way to the ground, pick some Pikmin, be fine, and it seems like he's taking a deep breath now. The lingering bomb though took him a second, and there's an up smash. Wow, Skittles was just ahead of him on that.
Oh, love Skittles though.
Skittles, don't look, man. You can't beat the Dabuz at the beginning, dude. Like this is just our pick again. Every time we're just wrong. We're commentators first. Like, yeah, I think this guy has it.
Very unintentionally as well. I'd like to point that out. I have no monetary gain in this. Like, I'm just picking what I think are facts. Yeah, Skittles is just slicing through, man. He's looking incredible. Boom, nice.
Oh, I like that. He did the reverse up B to try to catch him. Olimar was able to land a little bit. Dabuz knocking him out of that. But still, I like the idea there. Skittles is just constant aggression.
All right, man.
Dude, Toon Link's bomb takes forever to blow up. After we just saw Young Link's, which like comes out sparking.
Yep.
Like Toon Link just holds onto it for like 30 seconds. Goodness, cooking. Now I want to play Wind Waker. Oh,
okay, hold on.
Looks fun.
Actually, is it? Well, you know what, man? I was gonna say, you know, that online be hitting a little different when it comes to these projectile characters, but he's playing Olimar. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's
can't even like.
I don't know though, because Olimar, is he really a projectile character? He is the
It's not
side
about
B.
a projectile. He's just an annoying character online.
Yeah, but
more annoying.
I don't think
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think his like oh god, Jesus Christ, cracks his shell. Yeah, I think he's not quite as obnoxious as like these characters, but that's to take nothing away from Skittles, who just like despite a rough start, just rocked Dabuz on that one.
So did you sneak something in there about Wind Waker or something? Why would they say you hate
I want to
Wind
play. Yeah, I was saying I want to play Wind Waker. I'm watching. I played Majora's Mask and I played Ocarina of Time like earlier this year. And now that I'm looking, I'm like, I think I would like Wind Waker. That looks fun.
I think you would not like Wind Waker at the end. That's like not the end, not the ending, but like the end part there before you get to like go fight Ganon. Like it's kind of annoying. But I'm really, you know what? I'm down to watch that. I'm down to watch.
But the only thing I don't like about the Zelda games, because I've only played Breath of the Wild and half of the one where he's a wolf, is I got stuck in that sewer. I just couldn't get out. But
that's definitely not half, brother.
25%. But regardless, you can't make him jump. Like I just don't like that. You can't jump.
Yeah, it is weird.
I don't like that mechanic. I can't rock with that.
They only jump if they want you to.
Yeah,
like run into something.
I was like, you don't really jump in Breath of the Wild either. Not one that really matters. I mean, like you have a jump, yeah, but he ain't got no ups. So you know what I mean?
I don't know. It's just being able to do it. I guess I don't know.
I feel that.
So Skittles is playing Wario on this one. He's just like going in order of his characters. It looks like he's going Wario. Dabuz is going Rosalina. I think we might go to Game 5 on this one because Wario Rosalina does not sound good, especially considering that's one of Dabuz's best characters. But I would have said that for Olimar too, and Skittles found a way to do it. So might be a quick one on this if Skittles can knock it out. But we'll take a look in just a second. Figuring out bands now too.
I mean, we've only seen the Link characters up until this point, so this Wario, about to be a whole different conversation.
Skittles was playing 2 tournaments. Why do y'all do this, man? Like,
I hate it when people do this. Are they really doing that?
Like, you had all day, bro. Like, you knew what you were getting into today, and you're like, you know what?
This is the one week they needed you too. That's what pisses me off. Is like, this is the 8th week of Smash Bowl. Like, you could have just whatever. EE's place looks cool as hell. Oh yeah, man, that looks amazing, right? It's that LA living.
Oh yeah. You know, we renovated this old Google space.
It's like he lives in Pee-wee's Playhouse. I don't know what's going on over there. All right, Rosalina against Wario coming up now. EE is in Google headquarters.
All right, bro. So I think this was probably the correct pick against Rosalina. Out of the characters he has. But yeah, man, he can wait it out.
Oh yeah, you want that more than Steve. I mean, like yeah.
Like, I mean,
Steve is way harder.
Like, if anything, you know, if Dabuz decided to play, like, look, I'm about to chill. Me too. Like,
right.
Me too. I got 7 minutes to work with, you know, 2 minutes to swap. Got the waffle stock right there.
Buzz is big chilling right now, just holding space, keeping Skittles in the air. Hit that forward air, get a little bit of damage, but he's already at 140. He's got to be careful. God, I love Dabuz's use of the Luma there, that crouch walk to like push it out. I love seeing that. Ooh, this is that smash right now.
The music's actually going crazy. I think it's one. Pretty sure this is fine.
He's clapping his hands.
The amount of damage this man has taken, though. Okay, hold up. Go for the smack. Smack. Okay, finally, I think that was an up tilt.
Yeah.
186.
Yeah, quick one on that. He's able to knock him out. Right now, Dabuz with a slight lead. Not too much, though, considering how... Hello? He got away with it. That was... I can't believe he went that far. Yeah, he had a stronger lead. Let's remember, like, Dabuz was at, like, I think 20. And Skittles was at 120, 130, something like that. So Skittles has been sort of keeping pace where he can. The waft is up, but obviously I don't think he's going to use it here. He's going to try to take off the stock. But this is where things can get tough for Wario. Is like, if you get stubborn and not want to use that waft, which you shouldn't, it gets really bad when you just have it for too long, and it looks like that
That's
might
what
be
I'm saying,
the case
man.
here.
Stubbornness will cost you everything sometimes.
Yeah.
You guys, because you gotta look at it this way. Like, okay, the same kind of game plan I'm using to try and take your stock off right now. I mean, I can use it to try to accumulate some damage afterwards. But get the damn stock off. How many times we see the same situation and Wario loses his stock first? And now look at that damage just piling up. Not the situation you want to be in. This is just terrible.
Yeah, it's getting worse and worse right now. 124 to 86. Let's see what the get-up option is. Trying to cover it with the neutral air. Oh, I love that jump. And then leaving the Luma behind to cover the normal get-up. Super good tech there. And Dabuz is just sort of running all over Skittles here, who cannot seem to get the stock. Does get the Luma out of play, but he needs a back air, and he does land it. Well done.
Oh, no, he's got a waft on deck, too, right here. Could be big.
Yeah.
Could potentially be big, depending on what kind of combos. Crazy combos when it comes to combat mechanics for Wario. But, and it's Rosa too, who is a very light character, so, but like, as you can see, Dabuz playing, well, that game that we've been known for quite some time. That's looking pristine right now.
He's chilling under the platform. That platform is his home. He does not want to mess with it. And it's tough because, like, Wario's, like, the waft combos aren't as easy as they look. Like, it's very, like, character dependent, timing dependent, because you need the late up tilt. You need the right neutral air. It's a little bit tougher than you might imagine. And yeah, so he's going to get rocked by that up smash. And right now, 0% on both sides. I don't think it's as easy as something like, I think Luigi's sort of 0 to death off grab is a little bit easier because it's like you practice it for like 20 minutes and it works on everybody, you know?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, because it's like there's windows and, you know, you said timing. So, you know, when people are just kind of like, oh, this, you know, this is cheap nerf. And I'm like, dude, you got to be pretty precise with like a multitude of characters you're doing this on. You know what I'm saying? Like right there, that was a good awareness, but that was definitely not cutting the kill. Like
if he went the other way.
Yeah, unfortunately, he didn't get the good up tilt, I guess, tie. So he just took the damage. But now I feel like because of that, well, you know.
He goes for the late down air. I like the attempt there to try to catch him down, but now it's like, are you really gonna get time for another waft? This is gonna take quite a bit. I don't know if he's gonna be able to have the right stuff here. Trying to eat that bike, shave off some time. You gotta get through that Luma and take off a stock, and then waft the next one. That's difficult.
He's got the time for it. It's just unfortunate that, like, this Luma is being a nuisance.
Luma's just mad and
goodbye.
Get there, yes.
Yeah. Even when he tried to roll through the Luma was still like, I'm right here, bro.
Yep. Game 5 it is. It's gonna be oh man. It's oh boy. Sephiroth against Steve.
DLC.
Man, the match you've been waiting for, brothers.
How did we get here?
Woo!
Oh man, how do we get here? This is gonna be something.
I mean, just, you know, just the beauty of Ultimate even allowing you to get to this point. Like, that's, you know, like, of all the characters you thought, and dude, you know, I've been thinking about this for a long time and I still cannot think, or I can't figure it out. Who do you announce after Sephiroth that's going to be hype enough to be like, okay, this was worth the wait?
I don't know, because, like, I think that they just had to go back to basics with it. The same way that, like, who did they announce before Byleth? I forget. It wasn't Min, was it?
No. Wasn't it Joker?
Was it Joker? Okay, yeah. Because that's what it was, because Joker was super hyped and everybody's like, oh, yo, it's Joker.
Oh, Terry.
Was it Terry? Okay. I was going to say they need to dial it back. Like, the next one might just be
another Fire Emblem character, bro.
People are saying, a lot of people I've seen say like a Pokemon character. So like the I don't know, the Archer thing. What's that guy's name? You know, the damn.
Oh, Decidueye.
That the guy. Yeah. So
I don't think I'd want that.
I mean, I don't want more.
I'd want a new gen rep, I guess, if I had to get another Pokemon, just because at least it'd be like relevant. But I mean, I would think if they don't go like kind of more basic mode, like oh, we'll give you another Arms character or another Pokemon character. Listen, you got three choices. Okay, you got Master Chief, you got Sora, or you got Dante. Gotta be one of those three.
Yeah.
Not Doom Guy?
Doom Guy?
Yeah, come on, bro. Give it up for Doom Guy.
Nah, man. You got look, man. Master Chief's right there. Anyway, moving it on.
Okay.
Moving on, bro. We got the Enderman too.
Phoenix Wright would make me competitive again. Yes, if they entered. I would be competitive again.
How would he even fight? I guess he was in Marvel.
Look
at these hits.
He's in Marvel.
Steve!
I remember when we all saw Steve's like the block stuff, the block recoveries. You're like, yo, that's busted, and I haven't seen any of it. I haven't seen any of that yet.
Guess you got that December 21st memo early, man. See that color? That's what I'm seeing right now.
I feel you.
Yeah, feel me? Yeah,
I got to power up.
We're cool, right, guys? We're cool. We're cool.
Yeah, we're cool. We're good. We're good.
Okay. All right. Good. I'm locking myself in my bunker.
You won the show. Don't worry about it.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I thought he was going to do the full blast now. Dude, that blast, like, the fully charged, the Giga Flare is so good right now, but I feel like in a month it's going to be garbage. Like, as people figure out. It's sort of like the Belmont thing, where it's like the holy water at ledge. Like, that terrorized people for the first month, but now it's like, all right, people figured it out. But that Giga Flare now just eliminates stocks.
Yeah, well, but the thing is that, like, you can cancel it at any point in time, right? Like, all right. So you can start it, make them recover high, and then go for an up air instead. It's like, oh, word. Like, now you're getting herded in. So either going to the ledge and hoping that you got good time and they don't have a good setup, or trying to go above them. If it lands terribly, you can get up air. I mean, there's definitely some good gameplay to that.
And look at all that wood. That's all he has. Look at that bar, the resource bar. He does have a diamond, but not doing anything with it right now. Yeah, he's gonna get that tilt to the ledge.
Yeah. Great range.
Steve is such a weird character, man. He has strong moves, but he has such a hard time of hitting them. Like, the back air is incredibly powerful. Oh, wow, at that. Okay, he popped right out into the up smash. That's pretty good.
That's unfortunate.
Like the last stop on a bus.
Ooh. Sephiroth's nair is insane.
It's weird.
Yeah. I mean, it's like nice and not nice at the same time, because like it's quick. It's like definitely as quick as moves, but at the same time, it's like for this character, the range that you're playing at all the time, it's like a big commitment to go for that new player.
That's fair.
Yeah. So.
You have to imagine the only like out of shield, because like you want to stay away from people. So like, if that's your out of shield, it kind of sucks for that, unless somebody hard commits on your shield. It's funny because like Cloud is pretty good at a shield, because he has the up B, because he has a couple other things, but like Sephiroth doesn't have really any. Like you have jab, down tilt, I guess. Oh no, that counter's not gonna work.
That's so unfortunate.
Happens to the best of us, bro.
You know what's crazy? It's like that counter kind of sucks because you can still hit him during the counter as long as you don't hit the wall. Like you can go under it and knock him, and it's just it's not great.
Well, in this matchup particularly, okay, he almost had it. He almost had it. Yeah, I saw the block. And in this matchup in particular, he has a really good counter on just the side B.
Yeah.
If he stays in the card, as you can see, he has not been staying in the card at all. And the man was like, I'm yeah. This is just the bug button, bro. We said it, bro. Oh.
Wow, yeah, he doesn't even counter it.
Can't make this.
Still living though, barely.
We can't ever decide who's gonna make it. Like we thought it was a lock for Dabuz. We were like, all right, he's the top seed, one of the best players in the world. Why wouldn't he win, right? Why wouldn't he? And then he doesn't. Okay, got it.
Well,
he'll pull an ECM. He'll win it from losers.
Oh, well,
or get in through.
We're not saying that anymore. Like,
it's not a guarantee. Not a guarantee.
Not a guarantee. Not a guarantee. That Steve, that was a really good Steve though. But again, Skittles and our come from behind player, taking it once again. You know, hitting him with the old yeah, y'all thought I was out, but I'm not. I'm right here.
We are god awful analysts. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
How could we?
We like Smash, so it's okay.
We would be so fired if we were ever like on a